Okay, this project is going to be using Glogster with all of the geographical features and places that we learned in South America. This PowerPoint I have available on my website, but I'm going to go through it right now with you. Here are the requirements. You have to present 5 different places we studied in South America. You must include at least 2 photos for each place. Then you have to have these 3 following sentences. Where it is located, obviously these are in Spanish. Use a comparative or a superlative sentence according to the different formulas I taught you in class. And then one interesting fact that you discovered about the place yourself. So whenever you log into Glogster using the username and password that I gave you, you're going to come to this screen right here. This is kind of like your edit screen. You'll notice you know that you're in the edit mode because you have the option to preview, save, or publish. Whenever you're in the finished mode, I'll show you what that looks like at the very end. That's when it has been submitted to me. So you see I have one sentence here, I have one sentence here. Now I need, and one picture, I need an additional sentence and an additional picture. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and enter in my extra sentence. So whenever you click on text, you have a variety of choices right here for different bubbles. I think they're called bubbles. You have a whole bunch of different choices. Don't spend a lot of time looking for them, but if you want to look around, you can. But I just like this green tippy one, so I'm going to use that one. And if you saw, it kind of swept down into the page. You had to be looking pretty quickly to see that. So when I scroll down, you can see it right here. I want to scoot it up a little bit. Okay, now I need to be able to edit that text. So whenever you click on the little bubble and you click on edit, then here is where you are able to erase the text and replace it with your own. My advice is to, on a Word document, type out all of the sentences that you want. So here's the sentence that I want. This makes it really easy. I'm going to copy it, go back to my Glogster, and then right here I'm going to paste it in there. So there's my sentence. You'll notice it's a very big font, so I have to use this scroll button to be able to see everything. I don't really like that personally, just because it takes up a lot of space. So if you click on this button right here, this is the Edit Text button. You can edit the font, the color, the text. I'm going to click on that, and I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. I think that one's pretty good. So then I hit Apply, and then I hit OK, and that's it right there. You can also change the font color because this white on top of the green isn't the best. So I'm going to change it. I'm just going to make it this kind of gray color. I don't know, that's not really good. I'm going to make it this blue. Perfect. And then Apply, and then OK. So there's my little sentence right there. One note about accent marks: you cannot type in accent marks to Glogster. The only way you can put in accent marks is on a Word document. So on your Word document, you would have to type in the accent marks just like you normally do. And then you would have to copy and paste whatever word had that accent mark into Glogster. If you have questions about that, you can ask me, and I can explain a little bit more about that. Alright, so I need one more picture. So we go to this little button right here. I'm going to put in an image picture. And I have already saved some pictures. I have already uploaded them. If you have questions on how to upload photos, you can ask me, but I've already put it in here. This is my picture that I want to do. So I'm going to click on that and then use it. If you saw, it kind of swiped into there. And then I'm going to X out of here. Here's the picture that I want, so I'm going to kind of scoot it up. And it's a little bit big, so I'm going to kind of shrink it a little bit. That looks good. And I want it right here. Now I want to, this button right here says put it behind. You really can't see. I'll scoot this down. It says put it behind. So these leaves, I want these leaves to kind of go on top of this, just to kind of scoot it there. That's kind of a neat little feature there too. So I'm going to click on that. Oh, that didn't work. Put it behind. There it is. So even if I move it around, these leaves are always going to stay on top, meaning the picture I have put behind those leaves. That's basically it. The limitation to Glogster, the biggest limitation I see, is that you only have this space right here. That is it. If you add on more, you can't scroll down more. This is it. So you have to be able to fit all 5 pictures on here and all 3 of your sentences. If it gets to the point where you realize that you really don't have a lot of space, you're going to have to kind of do some moving around and figuring out how to space things so that everything can fit on one Glogster. So here I'm kind of scooting stuff around, and it's kind of working a little bit better that way. One last thing that you can do is you can click on the wall. That kind of changes the background, but be a little bit careful on that because you want to choose a background that you can see easily through. So if you wanted to do this one, it's kind of cool if you do use it, and it just looks kind of neat. When you are done with your Glogster, you're going to save or publish. I've named it Spanish Project. Save. And that's it. If you would like to go ahead and click and copy this link, you can. You don't really need to, though. Then go back to Dashboard. Once you have confirmed that it is saved, then that means that I have it as well. So that's all you have to do. You see here, right here, Finished Private. That means that I can go in and grade it. And that is it.